Hello, it's Alan. Welcome back to my video legacy. Today I want to talk to you about retirement and why it's not always the best way to go. I mean, eventually we'll take retirement, but I'm just going to give you my experience with it and my story. So I guess about 9 years ago, you all know if you've watched along that I guess I hit kind of a temporary retirement or just happened. Life happened. But anyway, I want to tell you that retirement isn't always bad. It's not good, always good. Some people never live long enough to even draw their retirement. Now, I didn't choose retirement. Retirement chose me. And that's just the way it was. And we'll get into that in the future in another video, hopefully one of the next ones. You'll get a better understanding why I took this early retirement at age 53. But for the last 9 years, going on a decade, I haven't worked, don't have no income. I take care of my wife and my family, all my kids. And that's bottom line. Didn't matter how much money I made. We've always lived our entire life pretty easily. We've had struggles, many, many struggles. But I think retirement depends on the individual and how they look at it. Now, it all depends on how you lived your life. Now, if you were always on vacations and trips and everything else, well, yeah, I would expect that you're going to live your retirement pretty much the same way. But for us, retirement's supposed to be a time when you slow down and enjoy your life. Start taking more notice of all the littler things that got us where we are. Start living a more simple life. It's all we want. So kids, if you're paying attention, I want you to know that it doesn't matter how much you prepare for your future. Life happens. Now you can prepare all day, all for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. You can prepare all we want. But there's going to be those times where life is going to happen, and it's going to happen hard. And if you're one of the few fortunate ones, and you skate through life pretty easy, no major accidents, no major things going on in your life, kudos, all the best. I wish you all the greatest. But I want you children to be prepared for all life's mishaps. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, you can have fun all and everything else, but once you have a family, it's a whole different game. Now, times are different. I understand that. There's a lot of families that don't have both parents in the home, raised mainly by their mothers, and they struggle a lot through life. But with retirement is that time when the simple pleasures in life mean the most, or they're supposed to. But being grandparents slash parents, my retirement ain't going to start for, I don't know, another 10 years at least. But that's okay, because that's my job. Take care of my wife, take care of my family. Now, the only way that's going to change is if our thrifting ways and how we eat and what we watch what we spend and what do we really need is what I'm trying to say. Do we need that? No, we don't need $100 pair of jeans. All of our kids have went through periods of growing up through school where we thrifted. Now, we didn't get them holy clothes and everything else. We tried to get really nice clothes for them. But they go through them so fast because they grow so fast. So we've learned how to be thrifty and cheaper, and that doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. And people are finding that out now with the economy the way it is, that everything is more expensive, even the food we eat. So you don't have to take my word for it. I'm not a professional. I'm not going to show up at your doorstep and say, hey, let me do your taxes. No, I'm just a guy. I'm just a man with a camera trying to give out some advice. And by the way, my name is Alan. And if you want to be a part of my journey with all these videos and learn a little bit on how to maybe make a legacy video, please hit the subscribe button. Follow along on my journey. And if you have any questions for me, or you just want to say hello, leave a comment. I'd appreciate that. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm only doing this for my children, mainly. But anybody else along the way that I can inspire to make their own legacy video, or that I can help along the way with some advice or something in my stories, anything that might trigger a response, by all means, that's what this is all about. This isn't about getting rich and famous. I don't care about that. I really don't. What I care about is leaving a legacy for my children so they'll never forget me. So they'll be able to, in the future, hear me and see my face, hear the tender thoughts that I might have and precious advice for them. That's what it's about. I'm nobody special. And I don't know everything. Because a wise man once said, to be wise, you know nothing. And I don't know anything. All I know is why I'm doing this and who matters most to me in my life. And hopefully you'll find a way to get through your struggles as well. I want you to know that nobody out there, not you, and not you over there, are ever alone. We're all here together. We're all fighting to survive, to live life on this little tiny rock in space called Earth. So whatever your retirement is, leave me a comment. How are you enjoying your retirement? And until the next time we speak, I want you to stay safe, take care, and keep smiling. And I'll see you on the next one. And hopefully it'll be a little bit better with every video I make. Have a good day. Bye.